Okay, I'm being nice, but
Okay, so Harry is a Yemeni Jew on this app, and I saw him in the room earlier, and he has not been in this space, but if anybody can ping him in here, I would love to see how all of this works out in Yemeni culture. Yemeni fucking Yemen! Amazing.
Anyways, go to Sana City.
Fuck Israel! Fuck Israel!
Go to Sana City. I heard it's amazing.
a fun fact. They're most
Motherfucker! Fuck Israel! I'm fucking you in my dick! Motherfucker! Motherfucker! I'm fucking Yemen! Motherfucker! I love how the third worlders, they love to come into
such a troll.
The first thing they talk about is their dicks and
There's a lot of trolls here.
Fucking, all I can say is fuck. Like, are you?
I mean, alright. Hey, fuck Yemen, Israel, and then what? What you got going on?
And what?
Yeah, yeah. What are you doing with your life?
That's all.
Are you doing anything positive with your life?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do something positive. For example, kill 22,000 children in Gaza. That is something positive for
Do
humanity.
something
How
good
about the
about
fucking 50,000 in Iran? You
Come on, man. Come on.
You know what? I'm really offended,
How
Green
about
Living.
7th of October? Massacres.
Green Living, you could do
What about
something.
52,000 in Iran, bitch. Soren.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. Like,
Okay, Green Living, you could do something way more, productive with your life.
yeah.
And you can
That sit
protect.
with you.
You
That
can
sit with you.
protect.
You're probably right. You are right. There is a lot more
You can protect the IRGC.
sit with you.
They are the saviors of this world. They want to kill everybody. They want to genocide everybody.
I see.
They want to genocide their own people. These
I
are
get
lovely
it now.
people.
Okay, continue. I'm sorry. I understand.
I think there's gonna be ground
The
shoots.
fact that you think that is wrong, it just like your moral compass is upside down, bro. Like just stop.
I don't believe in the war I don't believe in the war with Iran, man.
You had me, bro. You had me. That was good.
Bro,
I don't like anything.
Oh, babe. You just need to, hey, honey, you just need to press one button and he's gone.
What is the one button, baby?
Push the button.
Please.
Button.
Please, push the button.
We know you like
your button. I do like the
Come
button.
on. Come on.
Someone's falling out of the room. It's gonna be worth it.
What the heck, Jeff? Oh my god. That was funny. Yeah.
What's in the button? Come on. Push the button.
Oh, it's Seth.
I'm gonna go on you.
Guys, I was on the party this morning, and this we were partying. This girl comes in, and she didn't look like she was a friendly chat. So the host starts yelling, "Thank you so much for joining us and supporting Israel." And the girl started like you can hear that she was shaking. It's like I just want to say for 3 pounds.
In all reality, if Jesus was alive today, he would be Soren. Soren is the voice of reason. He's the voice of humanity. He's the voice of everything that screams logic and common sense. Now, and all of you that disagree with Soren, you guys are the Antichrist. You are the devils. I hope you all burn in hell for eternity. Okay, Soren, he might as well be Jesus Christ. I mean, I've been thinking it. I've been pondering this for days.
I'm going to
And he is
report
so
you to the
dedicated.
Pope. Pee-pee.
No, Pope Leo has nothing on Soren. How dare you blaspheme?
What you understand, Pepe? You want me to be a Jesus in a room full of Jews? They're gonna fucking hang me, or they're gonna fucking put.
They already killed Jesus, so it doesn't
I know.
matter.
They want to kill me too,
Well,
because if
it
you
was
want to
the
put me on
Romans,
Jesus, the
but
Jews
why-
kill the Jews.
We kill gods. We don't kill mushroom people.
There you go. He calls me mushroom.
They laugh about killing
Man,
our
man,
Lord and
man,
Savior
man,
Jesus
man.
Christ.
They're gonna put
Lord
me in
is
the
our
cross.
last
That's what
line of
they do.
defense.
Are against Jews, man. That's fucking crazy.
Technically, the Romans killed Jesus, but
Yeah. But technically, Romans did that, not the Jews.
Technically.
Tell that to the.
Not even
Technically,
technically.
Jesus was a sweet little baby when the Jews murdered him.
Soren, say after me, Am Yisrael Chai.
Little baby
Come on. Soren, Am Yisrael Chai.
Like freaky
You can do it.
This is
You
so
can.
anti-Christian. Leave him alone in Jesus' name. You Jews,
Am Yisrael
I
Chai,
warn you in
Soren.
Jesus' name to leave him alone. I'm protecting him in Jesus' name. Stop it.
Come on, Soren, you can say it. I know. It's on the.
Well, look, I don't want to die for your sins, Pepper. Respectfully, I don't want to die for your sins because that's what Jesus is supposed to do. I can't.
It's okay, son. It's okay.
He died for a sin so you can speak as you are doing the Lord's work, and I commend you, my brother in
Listen,
Christ. And you say,
this is not.
do you believe in it? Hold on. I just want, before I go on with advocating for you, do you accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior?
No.
Okay, you're going to hell. Fuck you. Fuck you. You're burning for eternity.
I don't believe Jesus was a god. He was a prophet.
Soren,
He
Soren,
was not
repeat
a
after
god.
me.
A human
Repeat
being
after
cannot be a
me.
god.
Repeat after me, Soren. Javid Shah.
Get him.
Am
Javid.
Yisrael Chai. Am Yisrael Chai. Come on, Soren.
Repeat after me. Javid.
You know what? Jews, man, we think we're the.
How about a baby?
Who say?
We think we're special. We are special, but you know what, man? Everyone is special too, man. We don't have that, same.
Now, hang on a second. You really think you're a Jew now, son? I mean, you said we means Jews, right? Now you're part of. You understand? You want to be part of
My
the
blood,
tribe
I
that
am.
is
My blood,
literally
I am.
the most.
Hussein,
I think
Hussein, you're going to hell, okay? All Jews and all
Okay,
Muslims
I
are going to hell because they did not
I think I'm
accept
more
Jesus
Jewish.
Christ as their Lord and Savior.
I think I'm more blood.
All of you,
a lot of
it doesn't matter. You can be blood related to Jews. They do not accept Jesus Christ as their Lord and Savior. You guys are all going to hell, all of you pious Jews, and all of you Jews. And
Pepe,
all
you're
of
the
you
same.
Muslims.
It's not just about accepting.
You
It's
guys
about
are all
acting.
going to
Yeah,
hell.
Pepe, it's about
I'm
acting
going
like
to dance
Jesus
in
Christ.
heaven.
You're
but
going
you
to
guys
hell.
are in hell.
You're going to hell, brother, because you're going to act like Jesus. It's not about accepting Jesus. You're going to act like him. Follow him. You're not following Pepe.
Like
You guys are all going to hell, not my problem.
And you're gonna slap the other side of my face. That's not my style. You slap me, I'm gonna fucking kill you. That's it. That's my style. I mean, you slap me and I'm gonna turn over in the Middle East with Israel there. That doesn't work, Pepper. You gotta be like.
Soren. Come on, man.
We just need to put a cross on the flag of Israel, and we need to get in control of these ungodly Muslims and Jews that seek perpetual war instead of accepting Jesus Christ as their Lord and Savior.
Stop
I pray
trolling.
for all of you to
Troll
accept
quieter.
Jesus Christ.
Troll quieter, Pepe.
I prefer teeth for tat.
Onward, Christian soldiers.
We're an addict, man. Guys, sounds like you're an addict.
Jesus Christ what came in the form of a man from a Jewish tribe. And so this has nothing to do with race. How
Just
dare
give me a
you
second, big girl. I want to say
blaspheme
something.
message?
Stop blaspheming, Pepe.
Brad,
Can. Can.
נחמד לפגוש אתכם, okay? See you guys later. Just want to piss off Vivi.
No, I'm glad you
It was not to be serious.
I'm glad you got it.
Those without sin shall cast the first stone, but those that cast the first stone that are Jewish do not accept Jesus Christ, you will fall into the eternal pit of hell.
That was almost English. You must be
Guys will burn in hell.
No, you know what? I've learned the Torah a little bit, and you know what the funny thing is that Islam has much more closer ties to Christians because
That's because you're demonic, and that's the only reason you believe
No.
that.
Jews don't like Jesus.
I'm a Jew. I'm a Jew. I'm a Jew. I like Jesus, man. I'm a Jew.
I'm Muslim
I'm a Jew and I like Jesus, Hussein. I'm a Jew and I like Jesus.
Yes, all right. Okay. No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about.
You just said Jews don't like Jesus. I told you I'm a Jew and I like Jesus, so I proved you wrong.
Listen, nobody cares.
Yes.
Literally,
I like
nobody gives a
Jesus
fuck.
records.
But hey, what I'm saying is, you know, is a lot of they don't like Jesus because he's he's the son of God. They believe, and there's no son of God. You know, God. And
Yeah, but the Muslims don't believe. They don't believe that he's the son of God either. That's why both of you are going to hell.
Yeah, because they don't believe in Trinity. The Muslims.
Okay, that's why you're going to hell too, Soren.
I believe he was a homosexual.
I'll tell you what we believe in. We believe in that there was a breath.
Who's we? Who's we?
I'll tell you this.
Are you Muslim or Jew?
I'm talking as a Muslim right now because I have.
Oh, as a Muslim right now.
Oh my God! In 10 minutes, he was.
He's going back and forth all over the place.
An atheist, a Jew.
Randy's on the stage now, and Randy. Randy, do you accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior? I want to see whether or not you're going to hell.
I'm learning, but
I'm asking Randy. Shut your mouth, Muzzy.
I'll tell you this.
Right now, shut your dirty muzzy mouth for 1 second. I'm asking Randy a question.
I'll tell you
That's
this.
not very Jesus-like, Pepe. That's not very Jesus-like.
I'll tell you this.
I gotta go. Shut your fucking mouth.
Can I say one thing that, man?
No, you can't.
Be like Jesus, Pepe. Be like
Come on,
Jesus.
man.
I'm being like Jesus.
You're not being like Jesus, man.
Randy.
Come on.
No. Hussein, shut your fucking dirty.
You go to hell. You blasphemed like 1,000 times. You go to hell, Pepe.
Okay, but I'm asking Randy.
Really, man? How old are you guys, man?
Randy.
How old are you guys, man?
Okay, Hussein, go back to the
Follow the rules, man.
I moved into the audience temporarily because I need to ask Randy. Is Randy, I think, maybe reformable, even though he's a Jew, ungodly people that are going to go burn in hell. Do you accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior?
You cannot take that away from me, man.
Jesus was a Jew.
Okay, but are you going to burn in hell? Do you accept him as your Lord and Savior?
No.
Okay, you're going to hell.
Jesus was a Jew.
Okay, but
We
you're
don't
still going to
have
hell.
to accept. We don't have to accept Jesus. He's already family.
Amazing, going to hell. But okay, go ahead.
Be like Jesus, Pepe. Be like Jesus, Pepe.
I'm going to hell,
Don't
Pepe. I'll
blaspheme
see
me.
you there. I'll see you there.
Yeah, I will definitely be there.
Save me a seat, okay?
Yeah, I will be there.
It's funny that a last like you want to tell anyone they're going to hell.
Yeah, I'm going to hell. I'm going to hell. We all know I'm going to hell. Even the Jews
Yes,
on
we
here
do, we
are
do.
intuitive enough to know that I'm going to hell.
We agree on something.
Hussein, go ahead with your demonic speak. I would love to hear more of what you have to say.
Hey, man, it's not. Look, man. Look, my
What's
belief.
good about
It's
being
not
agnostic? You're sure you won't go to hell?
Yeah, I agree. I'm going to hell. I'm hell bound for sure.
Pipi.
Pope.
Pipi. El Chazil. El Chazil.
Pipi, man.
Pipi.
Come on, Pipi.
I only have enough TP for. I don't have enough TP for everybody. Please.
Pipi.
Papa Pipi, listen.
Only so much
Stop
people
giving
go
men the
around.
benefit of the doubt and start doubting the benefit of these men.
I send you the heart of Jesus, Pepe. I send you love from Jesus.
brother.
I'm giving you strength, brother.
Sir, Pipi asked me a question. And,
Maybe they're gonna spit at you in Jewish.
and I want to answer the question. Look, I'm going to answer the question as fair as it could be, you know? And from where I understand that.
As a Muslim or a Jew? As a Muslim or a Jew? Are you speaking as a Muslim or a Jew?
Okay, that's
I'm
funny.
gonna answer it as an atheist man. For
An
real,
atheist
like,
now, okay.
For no reason.
You're an
I'll
atheist
be
Muslim
honest with you,
Jew.
man. I'll tell you
So
this, man.
He's a Muslim Jewish atheist, just for
Man,
show.
you know what? See, for me, that's what I hate religion for. Is all this bullshit that we talk about. Man.
I do agree with you there. I agree with you there.
Yeah, I hate religion because of this shit, man. You know, because we talk too much bullshit and we just.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I agree with you. Yes, you do. I agree.
So I'll just say this, man. You know,
he keeps going on, Randy, when you've just established it's less than 1%.
That's why I ask you, Soren, because 99% of the people believe that man went to the moon. 1% does not believe it. But does that mean that man did not go to the moon?
But also 99% of the people, 99% of the people believe that the Earth is flat about 200 years ago. Doesn't mean that it was flat just because 99% believe in one thing. Doesn't mean it's correct. It's not like a rocket science. All I'm saying is that there.
Have you taken your medication today, Soren?
200 years ago, the Earth was flat.
No.
The Earth was flat 200 years ago. The Jews made it round.
Let me ask you this. What do you think is the reasonable outcome from all this? I just want to hear from your side.
He's asking me or Randy?
If there is.
You asking me or Randy?
I mean, anyone. If there is.
Are you asking about Israel specific? Is that what you're asking about? Israel.
What exactly are you asking?
Man, the same question you've been talking about. Come on, man.
Now, so why don't you say the question?
Randy.
Say the question, because I don't even think you know what you're asking.
No, I just want to clarify. We were talking about Zionism, Randy, so you came in just...
So what is the question?
He's asking what the solution is to the problem. He jumped about 27,000
The solution
steps.
for the problem is the next time Israel offers a two-state solution for the Palestinians to actually engage, negotiate, and ultimately accept, instead of what they've done every time until now, which is to reject. Let me finish. I'm answering your question. Until now, whenever they've been offered something, they turned it down and they do a violent war. And that has not helped them. It has not advanced their cause. So the solution is peaceful coexistence, negotiate. But I don't believe that they're ready for that right now. They're in their schools. They've been taught to kill, to hate. We've had Palestinians come on this stage and say crazy things because they were taught crazy things in school. They believed that Jews were in the Nazi Party, that Jews were in the SS. They believe that Israel doesn't do anything, that Israel is no benefit to the U.S. They believe, they've been taught that the Jews are the devil. So they need to relearn. There needs to be a generation that learns about coexistence and that learns real history. And
I'll put it another way. Hussein, one sec. If I was a Gazan, I would hate Israel.
Man,
I would fucking hate Israel.
And I have a lot of...
But they've been
You're
taught
not a
that.
fucking Jew. 1 second. Hussein, can you stop doing that, man?
They've been
It's
taught
fucking
that.
irritating. Hussein, you're not a fucking Jew. Stop saying that. You speak as Muslim, you speak as an atheist, you speak as a Jew. Don't speak as a Jew when you're saying, as a Jew. You sound like worse than Buttercup. It's a pain in the ass. It's just irritating, isn't it?
Yeah,
No, it's fucking so triggering. Yeah,
If I was a Muslim, I would want new leadership of Palestinians. I would say the Palestinian leadership has failed.
People there, man.
Hamas has failed.
We're fucking up, man.
Hamas has failed. They're not good leaders. They've led to the death of
Netanyahu is a good leader. This is wanted by...
Well, he's better than Hamas.
What are you talking about?
He's better than Hamas.
Hey, man,
He's a
give
war
them the
criminal.
He's not a fugitive. He's coming to the U.S.
They're
a fugitive from where?
And
where?
fucking,
He's coming to the U.S. Do you think he's going to be arrested in the U.S.?
Because he's not a part of the signatory.
So then that's what matters, dude. He could go to Gaza. I guess he'll be arrested in Gaza. You're drunk on your own supply. You don't even know what you're saying. He's not a fugitive.
He is a fugitive.
What do you think they're gonna do?
He's a fugitive.
What do you think they're gonna do? You fucking bomb them and beat them up.
Let's bring it back to... let's not go, Randy. Let's not go in this fucking direction. Let's slow it down.
Yeah.
Let's slow it down. Let's slow it down. Randy's gone.
Hey, one of you guys are fucking you up and telling you what's right and wrong, man.
Yeah, but you're also... Listen, you're also...
Wrong, man. You guys
just
are
chill.
wrong, man.
Just chill. Because
You
what
guys are
Randy said... What
You
Randy...
guys are wrong,
Listen,
man.
Hussein, chill out. If you want to talk. Otherwise, fuck off. Or blow the room up. It's up to you.
All right, then. Let's talk.
Alright? Just chill out.
All right.
So what he said is the only solution, and I agree with him 100%, is peaceful coexistence. Now, as a person who lived in Israel, served in Israel, I'm an Australian, I came from outside, and I know both sides, and I'm well read. hear me out. I'm well read on both sides. Okay, what he's saying is true. On one side of I feel sorry for the Gazans. I put the people in the West Bank and Judea and Samaria separately for now, right? I feel sorry for Gazans because if I grew up in Gaza, I wouldn't know any different. I would think that Israel is an enemy. They're like Nazis, they're fascists, and Israeli people should all go to hell, and there should be no Jews in the state of Israel. If I grew up in Gaza, I can tell you, and I'm not being disingenuous, and I'm not lying here, Hussein, on the Israeli side, and I'm not speaking for, say, a certain small percentage of very far right-wing people, the majority of Israelis, when they go to school, they sing songs of coexistence, of peace. And I'm not lying to you. I'm telling you 100%. It's like two sides of a coin. And I feel sorry for Gazans. I don't know an answer, but I do know what Randy said is true. The only solution is coexistence, dialogue. And unfortunately, because of the indoctrination of fundamentalist, maybe Islamic or anti-Israel sentiment, I don't have much hope. And October, I used to be a lot more left than I am now politically. And as you can tell by the way I'm speaking about the Gazans, but I'm really concerned for the future of Israel. I'm definitely concerned for the short term, the short term situation for Gazans. You got to understand who's. Just let me finish. Just if you don't mind, can I land it? Just let me finish, right? You got to understand. There's a reason, and look into it yourself objectively. There's a reason that Lebanon, Egypt, and so many other countries, especially Muslim countries around the world, refuse to take Palestinians, and it's not because the Israelis will then occupy all of Gaza. It's not because of that. Because they've been proven historically problematic in every. Just 1 second, Alexander, before you speak. Let Hussein respond to me, right? Problematic in every country they've gone to, especially neighboring Israel, Jordan, Egypt, Lebanon. There's a reason that no one wants to take them. And I think it's got to come from the inside the Gazans. They need like a Nelson Mandela, someone preaching. They don't need a Soren. They don't need a Soren who is perpetuating. Just 1 sec. Let me. Soren. Just 1 sec. No. Soren, I treat you with respect, correct? I don't treat you like a lot of these others. So just chill out. So I have a lot of. I have a lot of compassion. I have a lot of empathy for Gazans. I don't think they're evil, but I think they've been indoctrinated a certain way. Soren, just listen. Hussein, I don't know if you can hear.
I hear you, man. Loud and clear.
Right? And I would like a peaceful solution. And I think, prior to October 7th, there was a lot of Israelis who were very left, Hussein. You got to understand, they were leaning, and ironically, they were the first ones to die on October 7th. And I don't know, if there's a God, maybe God's punishing them. I don't know why the Palestinians would target who they knew. They knew because they worked in these kibbutzim. They worked alongside these people who took them to hospitals in Israel and really cared about the Palestinians. They were the first to be slaughtered on that day. Okay? So I think a lot of Israelis now are very concerned about the future because I don't know. We're saying I'm trying to answer you in the best way I can.
Look, Brick, man, that's a great answer, and I hope you don't get any backlash from your response now, because I know how. I don't know where you live. I don't know who you are. I don't know where you're from, but I know that powers to be, they got that power to maybe do you. But from my side, I'm gonna be 100% honest and transparent, man. I respect you. I respect your answer, man. You are very. When we started to talk in the beginning, we didn't have a good direct conversation, but this is a very direct conversation, and I love that, because this is where I respect men, and look, you see, this is when I love to talk, and I want to say what I want to say. So,
Here, listen to this.
but let me finish my point.
Shut the fuck up when someone's speaking.
Yeah. So let's
Who was that man talking?
so let me finish this
Your dad.
let me finish this point, my brother, man. You see, we have all this discrimination and all that. I told you, man. I learned now. I don't know who I am too, man. Till this day, But I know what's right, and I know still what's wrong, And I stand with what's right, And you did that, man. You're an honorable guy, and you said that. So, um, with the problem with us is so where we go now with this, how can we have a conversation? Because we there has to be someone that can, you know, take it and because there's a lot of man blood shed in this, man, and unfortunately it's so sad that I'm not even qualified to even talk about that, but at least I can have you or people here listening to it, man, and people say, man, I'm a Jew, or man, I don't give a fuck what is, man. I'm a human being at the end of the day, man, I have a heart, man. I don't give a fuck, man. That's why they say I'm an atheist. This is where my atheist part comes in, man. I don't give a fuck what religion I am, man. Fuck every religion. Fuck Judaism, fuck Islam, fuck Christianity, fuck whatever, any religion that you put harm on fucking innocent kids, man. If that's your religion,
We're on the same page.
Part of that shit.
And
We're on the same
as
page.
a woman, if I have, if I, God damn it, when I have children, you bet your ass.
If you
The
have
father of my children tries to indoctrinate my children with this dangerous fucking ideology like people like Soren here right there next to me have, I will beat the shit out of him, okay? I will make sure that my family will beat the shit out of him,
Yeah.
okay? And he will get the fuck out.
Yeah, but
And
Your womb is
you
so
will not teach
polluted
my
that no one can
children
play with
that
you, so.
fucking insane
Your
ideology.
womb is
because
so
I will
polluted
protect-
that no one can have
Just
babies.
mute up, Soren.
protect
Mute
my
up for a
children.
sec.
Okay, and parents have the responsibility to do so, to protect their children from this dangerous, poisonous ideology that this.
Can I piggyback you there? Can I piggyback you there, Glow? Hussein, the reason I waited in the group, because I actually felt you had a heart, for the last hour I was listening to you, even though I was mucking around. But have you heard of Golda Meir's speech that she gave many years ago, the famous speech, Hussein?
No, honestly, I don't.
To remember, Soren, listen. Hussein, she said something along the lines of, if the Palestinians love their children as much as they hate the Jews, then they'd be in a better position. Is that right, Gloria? Something along those lines?
I mean, that was a textbook dehumanization.
Okay, Soren, mute up. And I think the answers are there somewhere. I think if a Palestinian mothers and fathers, they put a priority to that aspect, that they embrace their neighbors, love their neighbors, want to live amongst their neighbors. One second, Soren. Soren, 1 second. Can you, as an observer, Hussein?
Sorry, man. Stop tweaking, brother.
No, but as an observer, I hope you can see Soren's role that he's playing in this conversation. I hope you can see it, Hussein, as an observer, okay? All right. So I think if their mothers didn't love martyrdom, and they do, I mean, we know that if you go to Israel and you live in Israel, and even amongst their community, they love martyrdom. They prioritize that, killing a Jew, like after October 7th, when this Palestinian was live streamed, speaking to his parents, filming it himself. The whole conversation was recorded, and he was so proud, and his parents were so proud of him. And he said, I can't remember, Glow, how many. He said, I've killed five Jews. I've killed 5 Jews. And the parents were like, like they were so happy and praying to Allah. And it was like, they were so proud of their son. When they changed that narrative, I think that's the solution, I'm sure Israel's I'm sure Israel's not perfect. I'm not claiming that Israel's perfect by any means. We're saying nobody's perfect, no country's perfect, right? But Israel don't praise their children. If an Israeli would never go to his parents and say, I just killed 5 Muslims, the parents aren't going to say, wow, I'm so proud of you, you're going to go to heaven. You would never hear that. Maybe amongst a very small, tiny prick of a percentage in Israel of far-right lunatics, right? Who I would condemn just as much as I would condemn any terrorist, as an Israeli, as a Jew, right? But the majority, they wouldn't say it for a start. They're not proud of it. In fact, the opposite. Who's saying these Israeli soldiers, they have PTSD. They go crazy after the army. It's not that they're proud of what they have to do. They do it because they feel they have to protect their brethren, their families, and their livelihood. But they're not proud. Who's saying there's never that element of pride about killing anybody. Okay, they suffer from it, and I know that for fact. They suffer from it. And unfortunately, the Israeli government doesn't support them either. That's another story, right? With their PTSDs. I'm sure Adi and...
Put responsibility on parents. Put
I'll say this
responsibility on parents.
to you, Brett, man. That's a very oxymoron, and I agree with you, man. You see how the gun violence in Chicago and in America is what they say it is, man, and that's exactly the same thing is happening there, and yet they don't see that. It's you starting a war and disenfranchising people, and then saying that they gotta defend, like they gotta do something about it. So it's kind of an oxymoron kind of thing, you know. But
yeah, chicken and egg.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But to be like straight honest with you, my brother, man, Britt, man, you are, man. You know what, man? You put yourself out there today, and you're gonna get a lot of fucking hate. Trust me on that, man. You know, but you know what?
Hate from who? Hate from fellow Jews?
But you will. You will. You see,
no, man.
What you said. Not many people.
That's the price you pay. Listen.
Yes. Not many people say that, my brother.
Being smart.
Let me finish my. Let me finish. Don't talk.
Let Gloss speak.
No. Hold on.
Let me finish my point, and then you talk, girl.
When I'm speaking, you're going to remain.
No, I'm talking, and then you can talk.
In case you don't know.
Come on, girl.
You don't know.
You have to know Glow. Hussein, you have to know Glow. Just let her finish her point. She has kind of okay. Let her finish her point, and then jump in if you don't mind.
Yeah, being hated is the price you pay for not being part of the idiots.
Okay, Darwin. Hussein, read about Darwin. He's pretty much doing Darwin. Deny attack, reverse offend. I mean, what they doing is
I don't need to read about
Darwin.
stuff,
They're
but
doing Darwin. It's a gaslight.
I got one thing that I know.
Did you hear what he said? He said the Palestinian moderns hate that. I think there's no occupation. I think there's no bombardment of Gaza. They wake up in the morning. Let's hate the Jews.
One second. Hussein, 1 second. Let me finish with Soren. Hussein, I've got a question. Soren, I've got a question. What is your aim in this conversation? Is it to create... One second. Is it to create coexistence, to create a better world, or are you in here to dirty the fucking pond? No. What is your aim? No, Soren, anyone with any intelligence can see your role in this conversation. We're having a genuine... No. We're having a genuine conversation. Shut the fuck up, okay? Respect your elders.
I'm going to tell you something about the ideology of the IRC people. Like,
go fuck yourself.
They do not give a fuck.
Okay, no. This isn't about...
You gotta be out.
I didn't kick him out. I did not kick him out of the room.
Kick him out. He left himself. They want them to die for the cause. They don't give a fuck about Palestinian children.
This is the problem, Hussein. You see, Soren is a great example, right? When this guy is perpetuating a narrative, whether it's a narrative or wrong narrative, you and I are having a genuine conversation about how we can make it a better world, a better place in Israel, right? And you got characters like this, players like this, who come in and go, no, it's not true. Listen to what he's saying. He's saying horrible things about Palestinians. What's his purpose? Okay,
you know,
Glow knows, you know.
It's not the first, and it's not going to be the last.
No, he's not. And I don't...
It's always been like that with me.
But you mentioned I put myself. But you mentioned I put myself out there.
I've been always hated, or being targeted, or being.
What have I said, Hussein? While I was speaking, what I've said, okay, while I was speaking, I had Israelis in the audience on the stage giving me thumbs up. And I'm not saying that from an egotistical perspective. I'm saying this is coming from Israelis, right? Who are agreeing with what I'm saying, who have compassion for Palestinians and Gazans. They understand they are indoctrinated. But what is our role in that? How do we, how do we change that from our side? We can't.
I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this.
It's like Black America. It's like Black America. It's like, one second, Hussein. Just to give you an example, the same in Australia, the same in America. I'm an Australian, right? It's the same with the Aboriginal community in Australia and the Black Americans. They live by this victim narrative that they hold on to about things that have happened hundreds of years ago. And when you got to understand, we were slaves and we want reparations. Blah, blah, blah. It's not working for any victim. No victim in this world will get anywhere with that narrative. Not Palestinians, not Jews, not Muslims, not any group of people, but especially a minority. And when people constantly say, oh, look at the Jews, they play victim all the time, they invoke the Holocaust. Think about it logically. The Jews are the opposite of victims. They are a minority group of people who have historically contributed so much to humanity. I'm not talking about the political issues with inside Israel. They don't play victim. They get pointed at as that they are the victims. We're not the fucking victims. We're strong motherfuckers. No matter how many times they've tried to fucking slaughter us, we stand up and we become even stronger. And Israel is a manifestation of that, okay? Right or wrong, it's a manifestation of that strength. And, that's all I have to say.
Man, Brick, man, I love your fucking mentality, you know what? And I see that the same, Do you know what changed my perspective with Jews is when I knew I was one of them, one of you guys, and people try to say that I'm not, but man, you know what? Hey, once I knew I am one of you guys, man, I'm never ever gonna fucking turn my back.
Brother Hussein, man, for me, I agree
I'll
with
say this.
You said you don't believe in religion, and that's where I connected with you. That's why I jumped in to have a conversation. I'm the same. I'm the same, right? I grew up as a traditional Jew. I'm not religious, but this is much deeper than religion, man. When you look at this conflict, this is a global issue. This is not an Israel-Palestine issue, okay? This is my perspective. This is not an Israel-Palestine issue. This is a global issue. For me, it's not about religion. It's about morality, basic morality. And as I said, these characters like Soren, and there's so many other useful idiots, man. I don't know what Soren is. I don't know if he's a paid, like some people say he's a paid person. I don't know, right? But he's not.
His money's gonna be cut off. He's worried about.
Well, that's why he left the group, because Hussein's trying to come into this moral place, and then you got Soren coming in going, no,
they don't like that.
They don't like it. They don't like it.
They don't like it.
And by the way, who hates me? What have I said that is anti-Israel or anti-anything?
Man, you've been a solid dude, man, and I respect. You know what? See, these are the conversations we should have, and see. That dude is not having a conversation, he's just shouting, and he just has some, see, that's the Islam part of that Islam I don't like, to be honest with you, is that shouting kind of thing, like, hey, oh, you, man, fuck off. What content do you got? Where are you from? Like, all right, if you want to talk, so let's talk then. He has no fucking argument, he's just shouting, and
exactly.
And that's, look, I'm sure there's a lot of people that can have an argument, and I can have an argument with, and they're gonna always test me, because I'm, in their eyes, I'm a revert or whatever, man. But I'm not a revert, man. I'm who I am, and I am who I am. So.
There's the answer to your question. How do we go forward? It's the only way, Hussein. It's the only way. I love Shuki, right? But I always say to him, it's the people. It's got to come from the people, man. It's not going to come from governments. It's got to come from the millions of people, and we have to have more of these conversations in good faith. open our minds a little bit, regardless of our form of tribalism. Adi, is there anything you want to contribute to the conversation? Adi?
Shalom. Oh, good morning. 5 minutes. Yeah, okay, 'cause I just woke up.
No problem. No problem, Adi.
What is
Yeah.
what is your like thing of like your ideology? Not ideology, but your plan to my plan to talk to people is it's not clubhouse, but is I've been around with with my friends, a couple of them, and and I told them, man, I'm a really, man, you are. I'm like, yes, I am, man. But you, I'm like, all right, cool. So how can we know? How can we do do better, man? And
I think we can do better, Hussein, but
and
I
not
think
taking from, and not taking, and not take, and what I mean, not taking from each other, man. I don't want to take from me, man.
based on what you said, it's based on what you said. You don't believe in the concept of religion, okay? I don't either. I think it's divisive and I think it's blasphemous in its very essence, okay? Because it divides us. And if there's a God, he doesn't want us divided. He wants us one. So religion in its essence is dividing us, okay?
And religion just brought us apart, man, to be honest with you.
Exactly. It's blasphemous. It's blasphemous in its very nature. It doesn't bring us to God, it brings us away from God. And every time we profess that I'm Jewish, and I listen to you, I'm Jewish, I'm Muslim, I'm this. In my opinion, I don't think we need to profess our religion to anybody. It's something personal between me and whatever I think.
But I'm old,
right?
but I'm old, but I'm not. Like when I say that, people think I'm trolling, but I'm not. So when they say, "What do you?" I'm like, I believe in that, but it's in
I don't think you need to profess anything about what you believe. I don't think you need to share with anybody. That, in its essence, is dividing you from the other person. So even if you say I'm Jewish, I'm Muslim,
but I do though, and
and that's part of the problem. It doesn't make the world a better place, which is what you want to say.
No. What I mean by that is you see, for me, the difference is, I'll tell you this, man. I don't hide. I'm not gonna say, hey, no. I'm not gonna tell you what I believe. I'll always come and tell them, hey, man, I believe in this. What do you believe in? And even though I got a Muslim friends, and I'm telling them, man, I believe what, man, you're a fucking atheist. They tell me that. Muslim parents tell me that. I'm like, man, you know what?
Yeah, but one sec.
I say I might be. You know why?
Why don't you respond when they ask you about your beliefs? So that's between me and the Almighty. It's got nothing to do with you. It's none of your business. Thank you very much. Where does it say in the Quran or the Old Testament? Where do you have to profess outwardly what I believe? I believe this, I believe that.
I'm just testing their mind, I just wanted them to understand where your mind at. Are you a real believer or not? So I just want to go in and check who they are, So I'm like, all right, cool. So what do you believe? They say, man, I believe in God. Man, it's a word they have. So what is real belief in God in your eyes? So that's why I go in and I'm like, man, what do you believe in? So
it's personal. My responsibility is absolutely personal.
It's always personal. But you know what? But they got to understand, man. Life is much more than just a belief in one God, man, or believing in just one religion, or believing in someone that you don't even know who. Look how many, you see, I'll tell you this. A belief, I learned believe. I became a believer because of a lot of innocent people around me. People who need help, people who need. I started believing God because that's what gives me. It's not religion. Religion is what do you call it?
It's none of my business. It's like telling me your penis size, Hussein. It's none of my business if you believe in God or you don't believe in God. I don't give a shit. I believe in your actions. I believe if you act like a nice person, you don't. I don't give a fuck if you believe in God. That's my point. You saying that again after we've been talking about this for the last 5 minutes, it means you're not listening to where I'm coming from, right? I don't care about I don't care about your penis size, dude. It's between you and your penis, right? So I think no, I'm serious. I'm trying to make it more clear for you because we are blasphemous, bro.
And I'm not laughing about what you're saying. I'm laughing about, which is, it's a funny thing that a lot of people don't understand. But you know what? A lot of people don't understand that. That's the honest truth, though. A lot of people don't get it. A lot of people, me, you get it. A lot of people don't.
Don't you love people that go, I believe in Jesus Christ, and then they act like a fucking asshole?
Man,
it's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, and a lot of people say too, man, I'm a Muslim, and then
a drunk Arab Muslim
I'm like,
walks
are you
into
a
a
Muslim
bar.
too, man? I'm like, see that? Who's a fucking...
What?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's crazy.
Hussein's fucked up. He's tore up. He's drunk.
No, Hussein, don't. These guys, Richie's going fishing, and you gotta learn to just swim away from the.
Man, I love you, man. Look, man.
He's a practicing Muslim who's drunk as shit.
Brit is a real dude, man. He
Yeah.
got a lot. I respect this dude, man.
Oh, yeah.
Good guy, man.
The best.
For real. Yeah.
And Hussein's drunk.
Anyway, it's been a good conversation, Hussein. It's been a good conversation.
What are you drinking on there, Hussein?
How you going, Rich?
Oh, hold on, Brett. Hussein, what are you seriously drinking on though? Hussein.
What?
What are you sipping on?
Nothing.
Like some Henny, or what are you drinking?
Oh, man, I'm chilling, brother.
Right, you tore up.
I'm chilling. Why you saying that?
Oh, we can tell you're drunk.
I'm good, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. What you on?
Oh, no, I don't drink.
All right.
I can always tell when people are drunk.
Rich is drunk on life, Hussein.
Yeah. Drunk on my hatred from Muhammad and Allah.
Just he's fishing, dude. Just you gotta swim away from the hook.
Yeah, I see that. Okay, good job, brother.
I'll do this drunk.
Good job, brother.
Anyway, it's been a good conversation, Hussein. I appreciate the respect that goes both ways, and I'd like to think you're being genuine, and there's hope.
Man, for me, it's man, I'm genuine, but for me, it's the most. I'll tell you this, brother. I'm gonna go to my mother, man. I'm gonna meet her in December, and I'm gonna tell her, man. You know what? Something that she doesn't want to hear, brother. I'm gonna tell her, man, you are 100% Jew, and she's gonna be like, what?
It doesn't matter what you're saying now. Again, come on.
You know why?
Ali, come up on stage. Ali,
Are you gonna go meet her in Jahannam or what?
She was a Muslim, more or less, you know what I mean? And she thinks she was that, and she been talking about that. I'm like, you know what? All right, let me. I'm gonna take her a little bit into that, and I know because my grandfather, man, was a very quiet man. Never talked, never said anything. Always had his business by himself, and his accountants were Jewish people. I'm like, why are these so everything just added up, man. I'm like, all right. So I'm like, okay. So she believes but they've been raised. They moved to Saudi Arabia because they were prosecuted. So if you don't become a Muslim, we're gonna kill you. So they were part of that kind of time at that time. And he was just quiet and never said nothing. And he just went to two of the brothers. One went to France. One went to Eritrea. And my grandfather was pearl harvest person, so we had a lot of businesses and millionaires business, you know. And we have a lot of money in France and all that. And his accountant was French. I'm like, so they've been always in these in Saudi Arabia still right now, in lawsuits with governments and stuff. And so I'm like, all right. So I was young. Now when I grew up, came back, I'm like, oh. And it was that conversation that I had with a fucking room, man. And it was like, where are you from, Nahadi, man? Oh, man, you are from our... I'm like, oh, what do you mean our, man? I'm not yours, man. Like, man, what? I said, man, you are a fucking Jew, man, you know. And like they took me under the wings and they tried to talk to me and like, man, I tried to push them and I deleted their fucking room and I deleted everything because I thought it was like, man, I'm going to hell being a Jew, man, to be honest. And I set that fucking room up and I set everything up and like, man, I'm not a Jew, man. Fuck Jews, man. You know, that's what I said. To be honest.
Yeah,
really.
No worries. Eitan, is there anything you'd like to contribute?
Eventually, I just stepped in and I just woke up.
No worries, man. How you going, brother?
Brett, have you ever been sitting at the bar and the guy next to you is like, hey, I'm gonna leave, and you're like, oh, okay, see you later, man. And then he's like, let me tell you a story. Let me tell you, like, this is the last story real quick. And you're like, okay, see, I thought you were leaving, man. You not getting out of here? And he's like, no, let me tell you. Let me tell you, we're Jews, pearl farmers, millionaires, like, you know, from Saudi Arabia.
Exactly.
And you're like, dude, I don't you gotta leave, man? Like, I think your car's out there, right? You gotta go, right? And he's like, no, let me tell you, let me tell you. That's you right now, Hussein.
Man, yeah, I know that, man. I just want to say one thing.
Yeah, you're tore the fuck up.
I just want to say one thing, man. Hey,
you're a bad Muslim.
Fuck, man.
Yeah, fuck Muhammad, fuck Allah.
I'm a bad Muslim.
Fuck Aisha. Fuck all of them.
No.
Fuck Bukhari.
I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. But
yeah.
I'll say this, man.
Allah is sitting there torturing Muhammad and Jannah.
No, man. I'll say this.
He's butt fucking Muhammad in the ass.
I'll say this.
He's like pulling out a 30-inch strap on and just banging the shit out of his ass.
I'll say this, man. Man, that's your point of view, man.
No, it's factual. It's objectively true what's happening.
It's fine, brother.
Muhammad is sitting there tied to a tree in hell, and Allah has 1,000.
Just a question, Rich. Have you met Hussein
He has 1,000 horny donkeys lined up.
Rich,
for each one of them to knock Muhammad and come inside
have
his
you
ass.
met Hussein before, Rich? Have you met Hussein before today?
No, Hussein's just a drunkard.
Okay.
I'll say
just a
yeah, he's just a drunkard.
I'll say, man, thanks.
I got to tell you a story. One more thing. Yeah,
now, what the fuck you drink, brother, man?
No, I just wish you would stop drinking. Like,
dumb,
go to sleep and sleep it off, Hussein.
Man, you're dumb, brother.
He's doing.
Sounds like you have rich parents, so I'm probably.
Raf, can I press the button, Rafi?
Really good.
Rafi,
No, Rafi doesn't have any here.
Can I press the button, Rafi?
You're probably sipping on some really expensive alcohol.
card any
day.
Yeah, I'll pull a juice card any day.
I want to say one thing.
What, though?
I
like
cool
you, man, and you are very.
Remember, Glove, they kicked me down.
A lot of people can have conversations.
Hussein, shut your drunk ass up. A woman speaking.
Like you have, brother, man.
Well, if we were in the bar right now, I'd knock your fucking teeth out. Go, Glove.
That's fine.
Yeah, he doesn't know how to be quiet when a woman's speaking.
He doesn't know how to handle his alcohol.
Come back, go ahead.
Thank you. Soren was here, and I annoyed him so much.
Soren the cuck or a different one?
That he left himself. Soren the cuck.
Soren the cuck, yeah. That's his nickname.
He left on himself.
Yeah, he ran away because Hussein was having a genuine discussion about Israel, and Soren couldn't infiltrate, and he ran away. He literally couldn't handle it.
I hate those guys when you're in the bar and they're sitting next to you at the bar. And they're like, I gotta go. I gotta get out of here. Bye. You're like, okay.
Who are you, Muhammad?
Thank God, that's
Muhammad.
Thank God that guy's fucking leaving. And then like 25 minutes later, he's still there.
Who are you, brother?
And you're like, fuck, dude, just leave, man.
Who are you?
Like, I've went off on people like that before in the past.
Who are you, brother?
And be like, bro, shut the fuck up. You said you were leaving. Just leave.
Who are you?
Can I
I'm the greatest person on this app.
Matzo ball.
Hold on. I'll tell you who I am.
Yeah.
Hussein. Hussein, I am your father.
Who are you?
Hussein, just letting you know, Hussein, you're not going to win this one,
I am
brother.
your father,
I don't
Hussein.
want to win it, man. I just want to say, who are you?
Yeah.
Hussein, I am your father.
That's it.
It's Star Wars, you
That's
fucking
that's the
retard.
argument.
It's Darth Vader.
It's got to be a smaller room to have a conversation.
When Darth Vader takes the helmet off and it's Anakin Skywalker, and he's telling Luke, and he's like, Luke, I am your father.
Hussein, I've got a question for you, brother.
Go ahead.
You Jewish?
No, he's a dirty
Can we not get us through this whole fucking thing again?
He's a dirty Arab Muslim.
What's the question?
Hussein, are you Jewish?
What's the question?
I'm saying, are you a kike?
I'm half Jewish, yes.
What do you mean by half Jewish? Your mother Jewish?
Yeah,
Your mother's Jewish?
yes.
So then you're fully Jewish, 100%.
He means his mom's a Jew, but he's a Muslim.
No, he means when he wants to speak for Jews, he claims to be Jewish, and then he goes back.
Sounds like his dad's a Muslim and his mom's probably a Jew, or she converted to Islam, right?
So why, if your mother's Jewish,
Yeah.
100% Jewish,
He's ethnically. Can I lick? He's ethnically Jewish and he's religiously Muslim.
My story is not
His religion is Islam, and his city is Jewish. But you also shouldn't call yourself half Jewish. If your mom's Jewish, you're Jewish.
But I'm half Jewish though.
No, his mom is not even Jewish.
What we're trying to tell you, Hussein, is if your mother's a Jew, even though you're technically only half Jewish DNA-wise, because both your parents are Jews, you're still considered a full Jew to the Jews. It only has to be your mom. Just like Muslims, if your dad's a Muslim, then you're a Muslim.
Mohammed, they went through this for about 2 hours.
Okay, yeah, but it's real simple.
It's like
In Islam,
Groundhog Day.
if your daddy's a Muslim, then you're a Muslim. You're born to a Muslim father, you're a Muslim. If your mother is a Jew, that makes you a Jew. You don't say, I'm a half Jew. They only care if your mom's a Jew. They don't give a fuck if your dad. If you're like my dad, hold on. If you're like,
That's not what I do.
yeah, I know. I'm telling you, I'm a Jews thing. If you're like my dad is Jewish, if you say my dad is Jewish and my mom is Nigerian, they're gonna say that you're not a Jew. They only count the mother. That's all they give a fuck about. I'm trying to tell you, Hussein. They only care about your mom. As long as your mom's a Jew, you're a full-fledged Jew. It doesn't matter if you're a Muslim or a Christian. They still consider you a Jew.
Someone fulfill a Jew now.
Yes, you're a full Jew to them. That's all that matters. They don't give a fuck who your dad is. Your dad could be a Martian.
So what's your question?
Only thing they care about is your mom.
If you think you're half Jewish and half Muslim,
He understands now. He said he's a Jew now.
Yeah, but he's
you
not.
think you're half Jewish and half
Hussein, are you a Jew? Because they call you a Jew if your mom's a Jew.
Fuck up, man.
I've already solved it.
Let's not play games, man.
Besides,
They don't call people half Jews. That's what I'm trying to tell
if
you.
you think you're half Jewish and half Muslim,
If you go to a Jew, and you say my mom's a Jew, they'll say, "Oh, you were a Jew." They don't care that your dad.
Yeah, but what's happened here?
I still see myself as both.
No, you
I know
Rich
you
came
do.
in
I'm
8 times.
telling-
Rich
I
came
know.
in 8
I'm trying to
times.
help Hussein out. And I once I pen him down, and I'm trying to
You can
tell
tell
him.
me. You can, man. You can tell
Hussein,
me.
all I'm trying to say is all the Jews care about your mom's a Jew.
Rich.
No.
It doesn't matter what you say.
How many Jews care about me?
Fuck up.
But they're upset with you. They're upset with you calling yourself a half Jew.
now.
If your mom's a Jew, you're a full Jew.
I don't think a lot of Jews love me now, man.
No, they're frustrated. They're frustrated. Want you to like this.
I think so.
They want you to identify as a full Jew.
Yeah,
They're gonna hardwire it for hours.
Eitan had a question.
Yeah,
He said,
and I like
wait
when
for
Eitan
1
does
second,
that.
Rich, shut the fuck up. 2
Watch.
seconds, man. Thank you, Rich. Eitan had a question, and what happened in this room? What happened in this room, because you've been here for a while, is that Rich came in. And when Rich came in, he
Hot
did a
heavy.
Soren from the other side. Okay?
Yeah, hot and heavy all the time.
All right. I get it.
Yeah, Hussein, just don't listen to them. They're gonna be like, "Stone yourself, I have to. You're a full Jew because your mother's Jewish."
You do the same fucking thing, Rich, man.
I don't.
You do the same fucking, yes you do.
I don't.
What the fuck, man? Oh my god.
I make fun of the Michelings too.
You said the same fucking thing.
No, Hussein didn't understand. Hussein's saying, my mom's a Jew, but my dad's not a Jew, so I'm half Jew. And I'm saying, to the Jews, they don't think that way. They say, as long as your mother's a Jew, you're a Jew to us, boy.
Biblically, he's more right, because what has happened since those times, that term has been distorted and bastardized.
Yeah.
Okay, it's like calling Native Americans Indians. This is what happened with the term Jew. The correct literary term. You will not find the term Judaism in all of the Torah, in all of the Talmud, in any Jewish religious document. There is no term Judaism. Okay? What it is the law of Moses and Israel. And Jews are one tribe, and that is the tribe that Hussein claims Judah from. Yes, so you know.
Hussein, I got one question for you, Hussein. If you think you're half Jewish and half Muslim, which half is trying to kill the other?
One second. Eitan, can I lack respect, man? Eitan was in the middle of saying something and you just jumped in. Sorry, Eitan. Continue.
I don't think that's what
With all due respect, I was asking a question earlier.
Nobody here said they were half Muslim. Nobody here said they were half Muslim. He didn't say
Yeah, but he doesn't start, Eitan, he doesn't understand halakha.
I have a question. Let me finish the fucking question. I tried to ask him earlier. He said he was half Jewish, half Muslim. That's what he feels.
Oh my God.
I was asking him the question, if you're half Jewish, half Muslim, which half is trying to kill the other half?
Obviously, the Muslim side is trying to kill the Jewish side.
Let him answer the fucking question. Let him answer the question.
Can you hear me? You want me? Hey man, you want me to answer that question?
It's a joke.
Yeah.
Please, yes.
No, that's a curiosity. Hussein, did you believe you're half theologically Jewish and half Muslim? I mean, there's overlap, but I'd like to hear what you have to say.
What do you mean overlap?
Well, obviously, Islam and Judaism, there's a lot of similar beliefs, and then
A lot of similar beliefs, man.
yes, there is.
A lot of that, man.
But did you say you were half Muslim and half Jewish?
Man.
Saying he's ethnically
Man, I was
Jewish
not a
and
believer,
religiously
brother, man.
Muslim.
I stopped believing,
It's on. His mom is a Jew, so he's halakhically Jewish, but he's religiously Muslim.
I can't believe you guys have spent all this time talking about something that's not even true.
In fucking religion, man.
So your mom is Jewish, so he's...
That makes him full Jew.
Until I believe now.
But he doesn't practice Judaism, he practices Islam.
I don't.
Zera Israel, he has the...
My practice is
Alcoholism?
to be honest, is Islam. Yes, I practice. I mean, in practicing, I mean praying and.
What made you go that way? Was it...
Just my.
Dad's a Jew. I mean, his dad's Muslim.
My dad's Muslim.
Yeah, it's Muslim.
And you know what? I'm trying to learn.
His mom married a Muzzy.
Yes, I just learned that, like, not much, but I want to, man, I know, I know, I want to learn the Torah now, man.
Don't worry, they're gonna try to convert you back to Judaism.
That's where I'm from.
Yeah, that's what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
They're gonna make
Yes, that's where I'm from.
deny Prophet
Yes.
Muhammad into Muhammad's pedophile.
And there's no doubt about that, because that's where I believe I'm originally from.
Yeah.
Because my heritage shows that, you know. So and I would love to learn about it.
Oh, don't everybody run and grab the Rebbe's.
I love to learn that, man. That's my religion, man. You know what? Torah is one of the first.
Eitan's texting right now. Look at him. He's like, hey, Rebbe.
Torah is one of the first holy books that came to this world before Islam.
What language do you speak?
My first language is Tigre, second is English, and Arabic. I don't know Arabic. I don't read Arabic. I just talk it because I live there.
Wait, what? First language that you didn't catch it?
Yeah.
No, what was the first language you said? Today or what's it called?
Tigre, because my grandmother.
Where's that from?
Yeah, it's Eritrean.
Oh, Ethiopia. Okay. Eritrea.
So your Jewish mom, where's she from? Is she from the West or?
No, man, she's from Yemen. She's from Sana'a.
Yemen.
Yeah, they, but she's born in. Well, they moved. She came when she was like 1 year old, because there was a genocide happening in Yemen, and they cleansed all the Yemenites from Yemen, and that's why I was confused. Why you got a country? Why the fuck did you move to Eritrea? But he was a pearl. He was a pearl.
Mama Ethiopian.
No, Eritrean, man. No, shit.
I know. I'm trying to.
Clean blood.
I get that, but Eritrea used to be. Eritrea and Ethiopia used to be one. That was
Eritrea, man. Yemen.
It was before the war. Before you guys had a big
Yemenites, man. They never mixed. Yemenites never mixed. They never mixed, you know. They always mixed.
Hold on, I have to mute everybody. 1 second. Right, you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
But you know what?
Who's saying? 1 second. Ruffy's gonna sleep, is that what you said, Ruffy?
Yeah, basically, I'm passing out. You're in charge. Shut the room down. Come on, Rich.
Okay, brother. Okay, brother. Good sleep.
As soon as you leave, they're on me, especially the love.
Make sure, Rich.
No.
And you know what, man? You always have to have respect for a guy like.
Yeah, blow the fuck out of me.
Brick is one of the best dudes here, man, in this room, man, chatting and talking, man. One of the cool guys, man, here, man. All these guys, man, they're fucking clowns, man, talking shit, trying to, get some information.
Ollie, I have a genuine question.
You ain't got shit, man, but you know what? I'll say this, man. The only good conversation I had in this room, it was with that brother up there, man. Man, Brick, man. He's a nice dude, man. Much respect to you, brother, man.
Rich is the best, yes.
Yes, absolutely. So what you gotta say, Muhammad? Tell me, man. Tell me, man.
I'm
What do you wanna
Rich.
say?
I'm Rich. They're talking about.
What do you wanna say, Muhammad? Where are you from?
Like, what the fuck? But, like, I don't know. Some of these other categories with other demographics, there's a definite fight on this app to make sure that doesn't get out. You know what I mean?
Well, it's not that it doesn't get out. You just wonder